Okay, yeah, let's get into Tyrese and Joe Budden. As you guys know, Joe Budden and Tyrese, they have kind of a bit of a history, a bit of a acquaintance. We've seen Tyrese interview, or not Tyrese interview, Joe Budden interview Tyrese on his platform, the Joe Budden podcast. So we've seen that often. We've seen that happen a lot. And I was shocked, honestly, to hear. I haven't even heard what Tyrese had to say to Joe Budden, so we'll be reacting to this together. Because I was honestly shocked to hear that Tyrese had a fucking problem with him. And I think it's because Joe did throw some shots at him on his podcast. He did say some disrespectful, I would say, things to Tyrese about, his Breakfast Club interview. And Tyrese I did hear a little highlight. He does bring up an interesting point that we're going to get into when we talk about this, and that's that I think Joe Budden might just be mad or upset about whatever's going on with this situation because he went and sat down with Charlamagne. That could be the case, but who knows? Let's hear what Tyrese got to say.
Somebody get this message to Joe Budden's. No, nigga, your voice ain't deeper than mine. Shut the fuck up. I need to understand what's going on with Joe Budden's and why I keep catching strays every time anything that happens with me with the Breakfast Club. Let's run the clip back since y'all love running clips back on the pod. As soon as I came on the Joe Budden podcast, I had on a green app that looked very similar to this. As soon as you ain't gonna come over here talking about all that spiritual Negro, Jesus and all that with the Breakfast Club. Like everything all right? Joe, I actually know you.
You got a problem with Jesus, Joe? What's your problem with Jesus, Joe?
I know you and I know Melissa Ford. I've done too many turn-ups with Joe Budden. That's my so I thought. Every time I do anything that's got to do with the Breakfast Club.
You're not the only one that thought Joe Budden was your friend, Tyrese. You're not the only one. Most do, because he acts so nice. Like he said in the Complex interview, I'm a nice guy, but I'm not a good guy, or he said something of that nature, and I was like, what? Only a Virgo would think that way. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a nice guy. I think that's what he said. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a nice guy. So what are you? Because usually nice guys aren't good. But you're a good guy? Are you a good guy to the people that benefit you? Is that what you're saying? Because that sounds very narcissistic. Just saying.
And then attempt to follow the Breakfast Club with Joe. I'm just catching straight. So I'm like, yo, you got a problem with Envy and Charlamagne? Y'all need to address that, bro. Because what the fuck that's got to do with me? And how do I got on your pod, who I just met, who got my back more than a nigga that I actually know? Even the on your pod was like, yo, after I met Tyrese a couple times, I'm good. I don't want to have that conversation. You kept going. You went as far as calling me bitter. You see this hat right here? This is commit suicide. This is why black men and men in general don't act like nothing is happening, don't act like they feel nothing, ain't going through nothing, ain't carrying nothing. I'm a grown man, bro. You could have all the fucking influence in the world, you'll never be able to convince me that I'm bitter. Hey, somebody.
I guess Joe Budden did kind of say, like I said, it was disrespectful what he had to say. I would play it, but that would take a while. I ain't got the clip loaded up. I'm sorry, guys. Not as prepared as it should look. This was kind of impromptu. Like, I just got everything set up. It was kind of impromptu. Like, let's fucking get the ball rolling. Let's press the foot on the fucking gas, and that's what we're doing. Anyways, let's finish listening to what Tyrese had to say.
What I'm feeling, and what I'm carrying, and what I'm processing is some shit you've never experienced before, because you've never been married. Probably been engaged a few times. That knee is getting old, Joe. You ain't gonna be able to keep putting that just for men on and covering up that. I'm 45. I probably got 2 gray hairs in my goddamn face, and I just do like this with my finger, boop, and boop. You Papa. You Papa Joe over there, bro.
Tyrese, you ain't fooling. You're using the just for man too, nigga. Stop the cap. Who's Tyrese trying to? Who does Tyrese? Who the fuck believes that? Tyrese, that's some Homelander shit. You know, when that last season of The Boys, Homelander was filling the gray hairs out. He's just this huge ass jar of gray hairs. That's Tyrese. He just peels them out. It's just a big ass jar. Fucking lying ass nigga. He's the celebrities. They lie like a motherfucker.
How long you been with your girl? That knee. When you gonna pop that knee? That knee is getting old. You gotta get down on that knee one last time. Man, it's cool. We all uploading sexy, voluptuous, better halves. Only reason I ain't went to that other level in mine is because I'm literally still in the middle of a divorce. Nigga just refused it. She let me go, but refused to let me go. I don't know what the is going on.
Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when a woman leaves you but don't? Nigga, you thought this shit was sweet. I'm not with you, but I'm with you. Oh, they love pulling that shit. Women love pulling that shit. And they call us the gaslighters. But they pull shit like that. Oh, I'm with you, but I'm not.
What I'm feeling and what I'm carrying and what I'm processing is some shit you've never experienced before because you've never been married. Probably been engaged a few times. That knee is getting old, Joe. You ain't gonna be able to keep putting that.
Anyways, but yeah, Tyrese, yeah, look, like I said, this kind of didn't answer what the problem is. Like I said, I think it's always something deeper, unfortunately, that, you know, these niggas don't expound on, so we really don't know what the fuck is going on with most of these guys because they don't say shit. So we don't know at the end of the day. So all we can do is speculate, and at this point, I have no speculation. I'm just here for the entertainment and to see Joe get his back kicked in.